Get some Batman comic books. Maybe some Spider-Man comic books. That'd be cool. Hey, look at Mommy. Mommy, look.
Why did we stop?
You have to get more people.
I would just wanna. What time is it?
Time coming.
How many times?
Education classrooms. And just behind that, then the NBC Tower, that's the tan building with the black windows. Completed back in 1980, hotels with the likes of the Hyatt Hotel and the Swiss Hotel.
Hi.
But he said we're free to move around the boat.
Back when there was shipping here in the city, the ships used to pull in there and then back down the Chicago River. That way, when they were through with their business, they could pull directly out onto the lake. The ship you see at the end of the journey basin is known as the Abaquay.
How about this one?
We could do some living on that. Now they're going to close the locks, aren't they? What's it like out there now? Hey, Deb!
Dad, can I?
Sure, go ahead. What? Hi.
Drinking water from the lake, and that polluted water was poisoning our drinking water. People were getting sick. They were dying from cholera and typhoid. We drained Lake Michigan.
Dad, what are you gonna
So they built this lock chamber here to regulate the amount of water that flows down the Chicago River.
Just for 5 minutes.
See what happens as we enter into this lock chamber. The gates behind us will close. Up to the opposite lock wall, you can see that wet water line that is the level of Lake Michigan. That's how high we'll be raising. Once we get out into Lake Michigan, points off to the north. So if you look to our right and behind us, you see a tall black building with two antennas on the top, kind of tapering towards the top. That's the John Hancock building. That's the tallest building on the north side of the city. It's 100 stories tall. Upper 50 floors apartment space, lower 50 floors office space. Next to it then you see a white rectangular shaped building. That's the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, and the lower 12 floors is more receptacles provided. now back at the Chicago River Controlling Locks for the process will be reversed. We're at the lock chamber this time. The gates are closed behind us, sealing us off from the lake. Gates then open in front of us. Find a million gallons of water flow out and down, thus continuing the current downstream. Once again, we enter in that lock chamber. We're going to be tying the boat up on the right-hand side. So the people on the right-hand side, once again, please keep those hands and arms inside the rails. Looking back over, point out a couple of boats to you. Down at the very end, the blue and white one, it's the Spirit of Chicago. The one behind it is the Odyssey 2. Both of those are lunch and dinner cruise vessels. Go for a couple, 3 hours, and they get about $75 a person for dinner. The one behind it, the helicopter.
Yeah, we're going to see him in a few weeks.
A Batman cup to add to my collection. No.
Emma.
Are you taking pictures of him?
Is that on?
I don't think it'll focus.
So how is Aunt Sheila as a babysitter? You guys had her the other time, right?
Oh, we gotta wait till it takes off.
Me and Kevin wanted to.
No, I think it'll be too late for all that. We're going to Disney together.
Oh, wow, man, more so than mine. Oh, look at these ones. Cool. Kevin, are you watching those planes up there? Some neat planes? Watch the planes up there.
Hey, Mikey, wanna come with me?
Look at these ones over there. Look at these two.
It's a very delicate stone. IBM Plaza. This is IBM's headquarters, completed back in 1971 by famed architect Ludwig van Sandero. And on our left again, way back in 1964, those twin 60-story tower buildings, the lower 19 floors is parking, and street level is a restaurant bar, movie theater, bowling alley, and it represents a 100-boat marina. On our left then, we traffic court, completed back in 1912. Interesting fact about this building, if you look from the clock tower and to the right, you see 6 bays or sets of windows. From the clock tower to the left, you count 2 miles in ends, and the south branch off to our left. That's where we'll be heading down. We could eventually take us to the Gulf of Mexico. Directly in front of us is the Lake Street Bridge, another double-level bridge, once again being upper level for the L traffic. You can also see how the bridge is open here in the city. This is what we call vestibule type bridge or lift bridge. It's open jackknife. They split in the center. Their counterbalance requires a small amount of horsepower to raise these bridges. There are 88 bridges here in the city of Chicago. 56 are movable type. And the last bridge to be constructed in the downtown section of Chicago is one that's directly in front of us. That's the Randolph Street Bridge. Morton Tackle outgrew that building. Had the building constructed on our right. Now they call themselves Morton International. Morton International is the maker of Morton Salt. Side of the city. Chicago Mercantile Exchange Center off to our left-hand side. Those twin 40-story towers on either side support the center section. Nice now they're really screwed up the mail delivery. To this floor, believe it or not, the architect did it designed in that fashion.
What is it?